Christianity, the known and the hidden. Let's talk about you and your faith. Bantu. How important is religion and spirituality to us? These concepts mediate between people's physical, outer, and ideal inner worlds, providing frameworks for understanding existence and connecting you to something larger or greater than yourself. Since we are in a book club, let us aim to understand both concepts from one of the many books in our library. The book is called Dictionary of All Scriptures and Myths by George Arthur Gaskell. We want to compare spirituality and religion to find similarities and maybe connections which will help us, Bantu, to reclaim our mind and remember ourselves. First, we need to know the difference between esoteric and exoteric. These are the keys that will help us to unlock the two sides of our world. What is esoteric and what is exoteric? Esoteric refers to the knowledge intended for and understood only by a select few. In contrast, exoteric knowledge is intended for or understood by the general public. Using the King James Version of the Bible, let's explore an example of esoteric understanding. It could be the interpretation of symbolic passages in the book of Revelation or Kings, requiring special knowledge of symbolism and historical context of words and the translations through time from the old languages to modern tongues. The exoteric understanding would be the readily accessible moral lessons and historical narratives found throughout all of society, usually enforced by the ruling groups of each timeline. Why are religion and spirituality even a thing? Religious traditions offer a means to navigate these different dimensions of human experience through daily practices, affirmations, prayer, and the reading of the lessons in the Bible. Spirituality offers a path to be rooted in the earth itself, recognizing it as the origin and support for all that exists, providing a means to navigate the hidden depths of the subconscious mind through pouring libations to ancestors, earth, and heavenly bodies, the sun, moon, and stars. Preparing libation, lighted temples in our houses, and connecting with the all. Bantu, we should investigate the meeting point of these two concepts and through knowledge of self, harmonize them to lift ourselves up to our risen Son in man. Let us look at the current worldview of each concept. Number 1, organized, exoteric, outer, historic Christianity, compared with number 2, organized, exoteric, outer, historic spirituality, sometimes seen as culture when it has fallen into its exoteric view. General criticism against organized, personal, and history-based Christianity include accusations of violence, corruption, promoting superstition, homophobia, and bigotry in the name of God. Critics also point out the existence of other religions as a challenge to Christianity's exclusive claims to the truth. Christianity often defends against these criticisms by citing specific instances or historic inaccuracies used to support these claims, such as the Bible verses that mean something totally different if it were being viewed by a Bantu who knows the coded messages in the stories. Differentiating between the actions of individuals and the core teachings of Christianity is another accusation by critics. They might also highlight the positive impact of Christianity on society and its contribution to charity and morality. Let us look at general criticism against organized, history, and culturally based spirituality. These may include critics often arguing that spirituality, especially when it's individual or non-institutional, can be too vague, subjective, or lacking in structure, which might lead to superficiality or misuse. This came mainly as a result of colonialism and active erasure of Bantu tribes' records all over the world. Another criticism you may face is that some modern spiritual movements are often commercialized, promoting products, retreats, or practices for profit rather than genuine spiritual development. Since spirituality is highly personal and varied, critics say it can lack a coherent set of beliefs or ethics, making it easier for different or conflicting ideas to coexist, sometimes leading to confusion or relativism. If you ask me, these are the inner and outer versions of the Abantu. All we need to do is humbly keep studying ourselves to discover more about this world of ours. Which brings me to the book we must read, Dictionary of All Scriptures and Myths, written by George Arthur Gaskell. This is a comprehensive reference work that explores religious texts, myths, legends, and stories from a wide range of cultures and traditions around the world. The book aims to compare and analyze the similarities between differences among various religious scriptures, mythologies, and spiritual teachings, offering insights into the origins, themes, and symbolism. It is often used as a resource for those interested in religious studies, comparative mythology, and the common themes that appear across different spiritual and cultural narratives. This is important for a waking Bantu mind to better understand ourselves through the twin pillars that provide the structure to our complex inner and outer existence. Key codes within the Bible. In the Bible, they use numerology. You can find that there are biblical numbers that are not random. Each one carries a spiritual significance. Number 3 is the divine unity, the Trinity. Number 7 is completion, spiritual cycle, like the 7 days. Number 12 is the cosmic order, such as the 12 tribes or the 12 disciples, and Jesus in the middle, making it 13, a complete zodiac. Number 40 is the testing and transformation, which symbolizes the flood or the desert. For example, the 7 days of creation mirror spiritual stages, spiritual centers, also known in spirituality as the 7 major chakras, that teach us the process of moving from pure thought, which is light, to full materialization, which is man, and back to pure light in a cycle. This reflects the journey of inner creation within each person. Go to our website www.kemenubookclub.co.za to read more about how you and your spirituality can get further. There is a difference between religion and spirituality, but there is a link, and you are the link. Vuka muntu, ashe.